Long before the first cities were built, or history was written down, humans were already burying their dead. But some of these ancient graves revealed disturbing truths, rituals, sacrifices, and mysteries that still puzzle scientists to this day. Number 10. The Red Lady of Paviland. Body stained with red ochre, buried with ivory jewelry, misidentified as female, actually a young male. One of the oldest ceremonial burials in Western Europe, indicates symbolic or religious practices already existed. Number 9. Sungir children. Two children buried head-to-head, dressed in thousands of mammoth ivory beads, accompanied by spears and carved objects. Suggests complex spiritual belief or elite status despite their age. Scientists debate whether it was ritual, status display, or both. Number 8. Catalhoyuk burials. Bodies buried under house floors, often in fetal position. Some skulls removed and plastered, possibly reused in rituals. Indicates ancestor worship, life-death blending inside the home. Creepy for its everyday proximity to the dead. Number 7. The bog bodies. In Northern Europe, around 2,000 to 5,000 years ago, bodies were naturally preserved in peat bogs. These bodies, with their visible features, often show signs of violent deaths, strangulation, stabbing, or even decapitation. It's thought that they were human sacrifices, placed deliberately in sacred landscapes, and remarkably, they still look lifelike even after centuries. Number 6. Durrington Wall's headless skeletons. In the UK around 4,500 years ago, decapitated remains were found near Stonehenge. The skulls were buried separately and some were even burned. This suggests a link to elite burials or perhaps seasonal ritual sacrifices. These findings point to complex funerary rites at major sacred sites. Number 5. Offnet Cave Skull Pit. In Germany, about 8,000 years ago, 33 skulls were found stacked in pits, covered in red ochre. All of them showed trauma consistent with blunt force attacks. These may be the victims of a prehistoric massacre, then ritualistically buried. It's possible they served as a symbolic warning or a communal offering. Number 4. Jericho Plastered Skulls. Around 9,000 years ago, in what is now Palestine, people created these fascinating artifacts. Skulls with faces meticulously rebuilt using plaster and seashells for eyes. These skulls were kept in homes, likely to venerate ancestors. This practice blurs the line between remembrance and relic, being both reverent and, well, unsettling. Number 3. Dolní Věstonice Triple Burial. In what is now the Czech Republic around 27,000 years ago, 3 individuals were buried side by side with asymmetrical positioning. One of them had a deformity, and another may have been bound. This could possibly be a symbolic or spiritual statement about death or status. There's no clear explanation, and it's still debated to this day. Number 2. Irene Candide Prince Burial. In Italy, about 23,500 years ago, an adolescent male was buried with tools, antlers, and ornaments. His body was positioned diagonally and covered with red ochre. This indicates an elite status or a sacred role despite his young age. It was exceptionally elaborate for the time. Number 1. Talheim Death Pit. In Germany, roughly 7,000 years ago, a mass grave was discovered containing men, women, and children with skull fractures and bone cuts. These are signs of a violent attack, possibly a raid or an early genocide. The victims were buried together, showing no attempt at traditional ritual. This is one of the earliest known mass killings in human history. Which of these ancient burials creeped you out the most? Was it the bog bodies, the skull pits, or the sacrifices beneath our feet? Tag a friend who needs to see this, leave a comment below with your thoughts, hit that like button, and subscribe now to Extinct Empire for more dark mysteries from humanity's forgotten past.